Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the effect of the ACA and the IOM report on nurse residencies. So why are we talking about this? Let's face it guys, America is getting older and sicker in regards to their health. And with that, we don't have enough people in the system, be it providers, nurses, whomever, to take care of these patients competently and effectively. So to remedy this situation, the Affordable Care Act was written in order to ease the burden on healthcare through several different provisions, and the IOM created a report on the nursing workforce in order to help them to make nurses more leaders in the healthcare arena. With the development of the ACA, a marketplace for insurance was created, which included certain levels of coverage for everybody. Also within the ACA, they budgeted money for developing the workforce, which also included nurse residencies because they felt it was important. In 2010, the IOM report was released and made the following recommendations for nurses and practitioners to practice the full extent of their ability, to improve the education of nurses at the bedside, to better collaborate with interprofessional communication, and improve data collection across the board. The IOM focus on education talks about creating higher levels of education, lifelong learning, and then they talked about the importance of the transition to practice or nurse residencies that needed to be created for both the bedside nurse and the advanced practice nurse. So the big issue is that there is a shortage of competent nurses to take care of the increasing needs of the population. So what I looked at is how can nurse residencies help with that? So a few of the pros with nurse residencies is one, it improves retention with your nurses because it also encourages confidence and competence at the bedside. So with that, it's less stress for the new nurses or nurses transitioning into a new role. Nurse residencies increase skills at the bedside, be it an acute care nurse practitioner who is moving into this new role and suddenly putting in lines and writing orders, to the new bedside nurse who has never seen or touched a patient yet. Nurse residencies have been found to increase the retention rate. It was noted that the turnover rate without a residency after just 1 year of service is 35 to 60%.
Nurse residencies create more time with hands-on training for both the bedside nurse and APRN, creating more confidence and competence.
One of the provisions within the Affordable Care Act provides grants for family nurse practitioner training programs, as well as nurse education, practice, and retention grants. Funding is available to generate more residency programs for both the bedside nurse and the advanced practice nurse. As we've already talked about, there's a lot of pros for nurse residencies, but a few of the cons are it takes a lot of time and it takes money to train people going into a new practice. And then also, there's few nurse residency programs in place to do a lot of studies on. So what do I think? I think nurse residencies are imperative to the future of nursing. I went through a residency myself when I transitioned from the IT world into the nursing practice, and I could not recommend it enough to people that are new to nursing. And I've been looking for a nurse practitioner residency program. Nurse residencies provide confidence to those who are new to practice and transitioning even from the bedside to an advanced practice role, instead of just being thrown to the wolves, as one might say. So I highly encourage us to fight for nurse residency. I just want to thank you guys for listening and learning a little bit about nurse residencies with me. I've included references that you could go back and look at that I got and learned about the funding and the importance of residencies and just the impact that it makes on us and our patients.